Travis, dude, Travbot, so good to see you. I miss you so much. That's real talk, real conversation for your ass. But I know it's been a while since we've talked and everything, but I just wanted to tell you Merry Christmas. I know you're planning on coming home. You must be super pumped. I'm really excited. Hope to come see you. Plans may be working, may not be working. But we're going to figure something out. Me, you, maybe Robot Stump, maybe Parsons. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Christmas is around the corner, and I just wanted to tell you some things about Christmas. And here to help me do that is the one and only Luther Vandross from his 1995 album, This Is Christmas. I know, you're welcome. Joining me tonight is this Clover Valley root beer, which is on sale at the Dollar General. It's $1 for a 12-pack. Call that a steal. And it is tasty. So, no Christmas video would be complete without this stellar hat thing going on. Just pull that down there. It's weird to do this on a webcam because you can never tell exactly which way you're looking. So it's kind of weird. But now that we got this on, we can continue. We'll turn Luther down a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to start off with some jokes, obviously, because it's Christmas. What's Christmas without jokes, right? Joke number 1. What do sheep say to shepherds at Christmas? And the answer to that, Travis, is seasons bleedings. Not like blood. Like bleedings. Like that. It's pretty funny, huh? These come from a website called emailsanta.com. So if you want to check that out in your spare time, I know you're probably busy and everything, but what else is there? Okay, get this. What is the definition of Christmas? And the answer to that is, quote, the time when everyone gets sentimental. These one-liners are just incredible. Travis, what is red, white, and blue at Christmas time? The answer to that is a sad candy cane. A sad candy cane. Oh my gosh. That's going to do it for the Christmas jokes. I've had just about enough of those. I also just wanted to get in the Christmas spirit by eating some deer jerky. I don't know if this is actual reindeer jerky, but it is good. Oh, it's really tough, but when you get your saliva all in there, it's so good. It's chewy. I usually have 1 stick in the morning and 1 stick before bed. That's 2 sticks a day. But I'm feeling great because of it. Slept 14 hours last night. I think it put me in some sort of coma. I just wanted to tell you a little more about Christmas. I know you're not really cultured, so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about why we have Christmas, maybe some theories behind why we have it. I did some research this evening on why we have Christmas, and there are several different theories that I wasn't aware of. So I just wanted to kind of share those with you. One theory is that there was a magical guy named Santa Claus way back in the day, and he was this worldly figure who was really knowledgeable, really wise, and some people didn't like that. And these people were named the elves. And they had it out for Jesus. They were like, back then, a modern-day mob. So what they did was they tracked him down and they crucified this Santa Claus dude. And basically what happened is they're all like, yeah, we're elves and we killed Santa. World can be at peace now. Well, what they didn't know is that there was this reindeer that helped raise Santa Claus from the dead. And when he came back, he was all fat and bloated, which is probably, my deduction is that it's the rigor mortis, and that he came back as a zombie and the rigor mortis was still there. So you can't really do much about that. But he came back, and as retribution, he enslaved the elves to work for him the rest of his life. So that's one theory that we have about Christmas. Santa Claus was crucified, raised from the dead, and now he has all of his elves that crucified him working for him. Another theory is that there once upon a time was this fat, jolly, homeless dude that bought a lotto ticket on Christmas Eve, December 24th, and he won $3 million. So what he did was he bought this pimp-ass red suit with all this white fur, which is why we have all this stuff, like the red and the white thing that we normally see on Santa. So he went out and bought this suit, and he decided that with the rest of the money that he had, he was going to give presents to all the other homeless children that he knew. And they called this guy Santa Claus. So basically, what happened was he decided that he wanted to keep doing this. So he started making toys and everything, and then eventually he decided that he was going to need more workers. I'm parched. I got to take a drink. Man, Clover Valley knows what's up. They make a good soda. But anyway, like I said, the homeless dude gets a bunch of money. He decides he wants to help out less privileged children and get them gifts and everything. So he starts making these gifts in his basement. He decides, hey, I need more workers. So he hires a midget. And he called him Elf because his name was Elvin. So he called him Elf for short, because Elvin is 2 syllables. And that gets kind of tough to say 2 syllables when you're like working really hard and stuff. So he just called him Elf. Well, other midgets that were friends of Elvin decided that they wanted jobs, and they applied for jobs, and Santa hired them all. So he's got about like 20 elves at this point. He calls them elves just because he can't get them all straight because they all look the same because they're midgets. So that's where we get elves and everything, and Santa's got elves and everything. So that's the other theory about how we have Christmas and why we have Christmas and Santa Claus and everything like that. But, it got me to thinking, you don't see any elves that aren't midgets. They're all short people, if you want to be politically correct about it. And I got to thinking, what kind of equal opportunity employers the North Pole? Like, what kind of ethics and standards do they have? Like, criteria for hiring, or it's a discrimination, really. Like, if I went to the North Pole and I applied for a job, 9 times out of 10 I'm probably going to get declined for it because I'm 6'3" and about $150, $125, somewhere around there. I'm really skinny, so. But it's discriminatory. So basically, like, being an elf is like working at Hooters. Do you see any fat chicks that are over like 25, 30 years old working at Hooters serving up wings? No. Do you see any 6'3", 250-pound dudes working in the North Pole in Santa's shop? No. So I think something's going on here. There's a reason that our economy is not being boosted. It's because Santa's only hiring midgets and dwarves. So there's only 2 kinds of people, Travis, that can work at the North Pole. Speaking of jobs, I know you got the job with the arts and events thing in Santa Clarita. Glad you took my job advice because it is second to none. Been around the block a few times, done a few interviews. I know what's going on as far as jobs are concerned. So congratulations. Hope you love it. Hope you like a California driver's license. And I will hopefully see you soon, buddy. Hope you have a good flight into Chicago. And I hope you don't get mugged by any homeless dudes with jerry curls. So, Merry Christmas, dude. I'll see you, and I love you. And again, real conversation for your ass. I love you, buddy.